What? You don't want me to fight back? Tying me up like this? As if I was nothing to you. Oh, darling. I don't think you'll ever truly understand what we were. And it's okay. I know why you're doing what you're doing. To appease everybody else around you. That you need to get rid of me. It is weak to have your other half. I know. I am a burden to you. I'm a weakness. But don't you dare look me in the eyes and lie. You know why I'm here. You know truly what is going on behind these walls. It is not an easy sight to behold, darling. One conversation is enough to ruin a life. One word, one rumour. Because that's how we were raised in the kingdom of darkness, is what you want to call this place, right? This place is darker than the void that fills your heart. But I think I was the only thing that brought some light into it. Although my company may be short-lived, I hope that your heart can live on for a lot longer. It's okay, darling. I hold no grudge against you. I don't hate you at all. Honestly, I expected as much coming from you. You'd do anything to appease those behind you. Him, her, your parents. Because you're afraid of what they may say if you choose your own mind over theirs. That's perfectly fine. Darling, that's perfectly fine. Because if you're going to kill me, then you better well have the fucking strength to do it. Look at you. Having so much control over me. I never thought my emotions would be so dependent on a man. They didn't lie. I did come here to assassinate you. Then I fell in love with you. And it all changed. How stupid of me. How idiotic of me to think that I could truly have been loved by you. Charming as you are, I didn't see you for the charm that you displayed. I saw you for something different than you were. I suppose that was my wrongdoing. It's okay. You're giving me a fate worse than death. You took every part of me. Cherished it, loved it, and now you're going to dispose of it. 'Cause that's how you work. I am disposable in your eyes. So you will look at me as I take my last breath. I know what you're going to do to me. You made that very clear the day we met. If I ever betrayed you, which I never did, they betrayed you, honey. They're the ones that lied to you. They consumed your heart with greed. Over time, you'll figure it out. How it's truly meant to work. I don't really know what you'll do after that. If you'll come looking for me to find my body slowly disintegrating away, fading. Will you save me then? Do you promise? I know you don't want to be alone, and I know I cause weakness to the throne, but I still love you. That will never change. I'm too smitten by you. I know you can't show emotion right now, but it's okay, darling. I'll always love you. That's the worst part about me. I've tried so hard to allow everybody else to understand that there's a possibility of change. There's so many things about me that I hate. That certainly is one of them. My heart is too gold. It's too pure. It's too loving. I'll give everything without any selfish desire towards a thing. You're the only thing I cared about. I hope you understand that. Because when it's time to finally call it quits and end us here, will you love me? Will you love me for my imperfections? The things that weren't correct, the things that weren't lovable about me? But will you love me for the things that were lovable about me? I'm not sure. Who could ever be truly sure? Oh well. As I get swept in the swells, hurried away, I'm probably going to hell. And a pair of chains, as if it's my last calling. Of course you'd put me in chains. I don't know why I feel so close to you. I don't know why I feel so similar. I don't know why I'm in love with you in the first place. But you're the only thing that reminds me of love, of true happiness. And there's many different types of love, darling. You have many people out there that will try to deceive you with the toxicity of true love. But it's never true, is it? I hate toxicity. It's not fun for anyone. You're the first person I've ever truly been in love with. Like this anyways. Everyone else was a toxic environment and a toxic relationship with a hope that a dark fantasy that could never be truly fulfilled. But when you meet the true person that dark toxic fantasy is about, you realize that they're just toxic. But when you meet someone that can display all of that toxicity in the way you want it and channel it, but the fantasy is real. Because they're the perfect person. Toxic is good in moderation. Mainly in the bedroom, but you know what I mean. It's okay. It's almost time for me to be executed. Or am I just gonna get thrown into a cell to roll away like the others? That's okay as well, I don't mind. I told you already, honey. I'm disposable. I'm merely someone that was a story in your atmosphere. I knew I wasn't gonna get far with everything that that went on. I knew I wasn't gonna get far. I just hoped that you'd love me enough to not want to kill me. I was wrong. So horribly wrong. But that's okay. Because I'll die knowing that I was loved in my last days and that I died loving someone. You'll die alone, never having anyone, never truly trusting the people around you. Because the person that you loved is the person that you betrayed. You listen to others rather than listening to yourself. Come on, dummy. You got to listen to yourself, darling. I'm already fading away. Can't you see it? Can't you see me fading away? I thought you would have noticed by now. Come on. You remember what it's like to be loved, to feel someone truly want to consume every part of you, to caress you, worship you, love you, hold you and kiss you and tell you how worthwhile you are. You're the only person I've ever been in love with where it wasn't toxic, where it wasn't manipulation, or it wasn't the other one trying to get something. You're the only person I've ever been in love with where I felt truly in love with. Now, what will I say? Oh, darling, if I could marry you, know that I would. And I do not regret meeting you. I never change that, not an instant. I love you so much. And I already understand. So when you go to bed tonight, don't cry for the loss of me. I want you to love me in every moment we spend together. Welcome to Treason, darling. You got to protect your kingdom, I already understand that. I'm accepting of it. Because I love you. I'm scared. Of course I'm scared. I will no longer be alive within the next week. I'll be fully disintegrated. My weak, human, fragile body cannot keep up with this place, I suppose. But that's a part of what we are. I will be merely forgotten. A memory that people will move on from. You will thrive. You will become king one day. Fully king rather than just a prince. Well, you've not got long left till you're fully king. Only 'cause you're making the orders now. Doesn't mean that could change though. Be careful. Couldn't tell you all my secrets now, could I? Possibly the reason I was sent here. I don't regret it though. I really do not regret it. Not in the slightest. I truly do love you. I want you to always understand that. I'm getting a little spaced out. Yeah, tears in my eyes, silly me for crying so much. But I do fear. For I will be merely forgotten in the eyes of the world around me. I'll be nothing but a memory that will be forgotten. You will laugh in a few months at something, and I won't be a figment in your mind. Everyone will go back to working and forget about me. Because everyone has their own problems. That's understandable. I commend the world for their own problems. I just wish you could have loved me more. It's okay though. It's time for me to go. It hurts me so much. I love you so much. I truly do. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Just understand that I'll meet you again. Whether it be in death, whether it be in a different life where we are finally allowed to be together. And you trust me fully, for our souls will be one. I love you. I truly do. Now then. Goodbye, darling. All I ask is that you don't forget about me. Because I'll never forget about you. You'll be the only thing in my mind. You're the only person that I'll ever love. The tears make me a little tongue-tied. I'm sorry. I'll wipe those tears away, darling. I can see you trying to hold a straight face. Very stern of you. So strong. You're so strong. I have so much faith that you will surprise and destroy every one of them. I'm so proud of you. Honestly, I am so proud of you. You'll do okay. Honestly, I feel you'll exceed everyone's expectations. They just don't know it yet. I love you. I truly, truly love you. Stay safe for me. Goodbye, my love. My darling. My other half.